Hello friends, this is Deep Narayan Singh. I am with you with again lecture on stack based questions that comes in section C of your final board exam for 3 marks, and with some more question we are going to have some more solutions to them, which will give you a great confidence under this category of questions. What we are doing in this lecture series, we are trying to categorize all type of questions that are going to come in board examination, and under each category we are trying to solve at least 10 examples for that particular category, so that you can solidify your foundation for this exam and prepare very well and get very good marks in it. So let us move to the questions. If you have not seen part 1 of this category of the questions, please go to the channel and see that part 1. There also I have explained little bit of the concept of stack based question, and then I have explained 4 or 5 examples in that part A, and some more examples are available in this part of the video. So let us move to the next question. Okay, write a function in Python pop cities where cities in stack implemented using a list named cities which have like Delhi, Jaipur, Mumbai and Nagpur. The function returns the value deleted from the stack. So what is the first condition we need to check before deleting an element from the stack? That stack is empty or not. Let us define that function. Function will be defined with the keyword def, and the name of the function is pop, and this list of cities will be passed as an argument. Remember, list is immutable, mutable, so reference is passed, not a separate copy of this list is created. So this is our function header. This is terminated by colon. It means this is a block statement. All the statement which comes inside this block statement must be indented head. So while writing your answer, you have to keep that in mind, that indentations levels should be correct, which gives the good impression to the evaluator. If you miss the indentation level, the impression to the evaluator is you don't have the basic knowledge. So remember about this particular point. Let us move to the next line. For empty stack checking, what I can do for empty stack checking, just use the len function to find out the length of this particular cities list. If it is equal to 0, we cannot pop out any element out of it. So this list of cities we are treating as a stack. So anything which comes out from this list must be from the end. Anything which will be added in the list must be at the end. Last in, first out. You need to remember this property, and if that any list holds this property, then that list can be called as stack. And the operation of adding element into the list is called push operation, and the element removing from the list, okay, that is called pop. So once we have checked that if it is equal to 0, what is the message should be printed? Stack underflow or underflow of the stack. If it is not the case, go ahead and pop out the element using the pop function. So else part, we will just calculate the length. After calculating the length, go to the last index, or last index is length minus 1. So first we have calculated the length, and then take out that element, use pop function, printed it, use pop function to remove that element. The same code can be written, I have explained in section 1 also. How we can write? Just have that c equal to and cities our stack, cities, and dot pop. So what pop will do? Pop will take out the last element or element present at last index and store it inside the c variable, and just we will print that, okay, variable c. So this will hold the last deleted element. So that's it for this particular question. I hope you got that output. Moving to the, and then also it is asking the function should return the value deleted from the stack. This is important. So this return statement, what it will do, it will return the value which has been deleted from the stack. Okay, fine. Let us move to the next question. Write AddCustomer method in Python to add new customer, considering it to act as a push operation. Okay, adding a customer will be called push operation of the stack data structure. Also display the content of the stack after push operation. Detail of the customers are CID and name. So this customer will have these two things inside it. So it might be a a list or a tuple, so it will have these two things in it. Let us move ahead and define this function called AddCustomer. So here we have a variable called a top and it is saying none. Fine, we have defined this particular function AddCustomer. We have passed this customer inside it and adding this particular customer into the uh, into this stack. Okay, so here CID should be read from the user because we need to add CID and name. Then name should be read to the user. CID is of integer type, name of string type. Then we need to make that customer dot append and that list CID comma name is passed. So this customer, what is going to happen inside that customer stack? We are going to have element as list and that list contains CID and name. So this if customer is a list, then we have such type of element in it and it is a nested list in that case. And this last list inside it customer list will have CID and name of first customer, then again CID and name. Oh sorry, this will not be there. Name again CID and name. Okay, so like that it will have the element and all the addition will be performed at the last and deletion will be performed at the last in first out. Okay, so these are the two operations. This is called push, adding, and taking it out called pop. So we are adding it. After adding it, it is asking to display the stack also. After pushing the element, you need to display the stack. So how can we display? Just calculate the length of this customer stack. How can we calculate the length? Length function, and top variable will be initialized to the length minus 1 because that is the last index. So how come can we calculate the last index? Length function we can utilize, and this is the index 0 1 2. So this index will be if we get the length of customer, length len of customer, it is going to return number of element inside that stack. So how many elements we are supposing here? 3 elements. What will happen then? Last index will be what? 2, length minus 1. So here the very pointer top will be pointing. Top is a special pointer for each stack which always point to the last element of the stack. So we made our top to point last element of the stack. Once we have pointed it to the last element of the stack, now our job is to display the customer. Or we can also utilize this top as an index and display that list using the for loop. How can we do that? Just go for okay I in range, and range from where to where you need to go. You just start from top. Okay, from where you need to start? Top, and up to what point you have to go? 0. So stop I will take -1, remember, and step is what? -1. So this is our range, how to define, and then we are going to use print. And here how what I will print? I will just print the value at index I. So I will be assigned to top first time, so I will use customer of I. So it is going to print, value at index top, then top -1, then top -2, like that it is going to print. When this range function will exhaust, all the values will be exhausting. Okay, fine. So that's it about this particular question. Let us move to the next question. And here I have pointer mistake. Write remove customer function method in Python to remove the customer, considering it is the same question in two parts, considering it to act as pop operation of the stack data structure, also return the value that is deleted. So we wrote a function called remove customer where we have passed our stack inside it, and we checked if the length of this list is empty. Another way of checking if it is empty or not, remember previously how we have checked? Len of customer equal to 0. These two are same. So if it is 0, that means the this particular list is empty because our stack is implemented using the list, and it also says that this particular list of customer is empty, which means we cannot pop element out from this stack. If it is not the case, go to the else part, p equal to customer dot pop. What pop will do? Pop will remove the element present at the last index if you have not supplied any argument to it and store it inside p. Okay, fine. After removing it, again check if length of the customer is 0, then top is equal to none. Otherwise, assign top to the last index. So what will be the last index? We are calculating length dynamically and subtracting -1. So this is the last index for any list. Remember that for forward indexes, first index is always 0 and the last index is what? Length -1. So if there are n element or length is n, then last index will be what? N minus 1. Okay, fine. This way list behaves. So top, because this is a special pointer to the stack, it will always point to the last index of the list where last element is present. So at what index last element will present? It at index of length -1. So this is what we are assigning to top. At the end we are returning that deleted element from this function. So this is the function, pop function defined here. Remember that return the value from the stack, and always try to maintain a top pointer also. For a stack there are three things in starting. Also, while explaining the concept in previous lecture, I explained that it will have two operation: push for adding element, pop for removing element, a pointer called top which will always point to the topmost element of the stack. So in any stack, top will always point to the topmost element. And which one is the topmost element? Which is added at last in, and that is the element that is going to come out first. So first out, this is the property of our stack. Moving ahead to the next question, write a function pop book in a Python to delete a book from the list of book titles, considering it to act as a pop operation of the stack data structure. Fine, let us define this pop function. Def pop, and book is a list which is treated as stack. Fine, we need to check the length of this book. If it is empty, okay, again I told you there is two ways to check a list is empty or not: by calculating the length of book is equal to 0. This is one way, or other way is written here: book is equal to 0. If it is equal to empty list, then there is nothing inside the book, we cannot pop, so just display stack is empty. Otherwise, just go to the else part of it and print the deleted element and pop. So this should come here. Indentation label is wrong. Here it should be written book dot pop. Okay, fine. After deleting it, no issue. If you want to return, then have a variable here like b equal to, and return b. Or before returning, we can also have a top pointer maintaining here. So just use a top pointer to none, and then we are going to initialize the top pointer to the last index. How can we initialize the top pointer to the last index? Top equal to len of book. Okay, after deleting -1, and then return that deleted book from this function. Okay, fine. So that's it for this particular question. Fine, this is it for this video. Thank you for watching and patient listening. If you getting a little bit of help from my videos, please do like, share and subscribe the channel and videos. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.